What the helicopter captures from afar, thousands faced up close. The force of the water ripped metal from bridges, so you can imagine its impact on people. Many were winched to safety, no doubt in shock, wondering if this was really happening to them. The flash flooding happened early morning on Friday, and whilst the lower water levels make searching physically safer, it's mentally grueling. At Camp Mystic, they're searching for the bodies of young girls. They would have been sleeping when the water started filling the cabin, barely time to run or swim. The waterline nearly reaches the ceiling.
I got to see firsthand many of the body bags, and it breaks my heart. And we didn't know. We know we get rains. We know the river rises. But nobody saw this coming.
Hey, we're camping in this beautiful state park in Texas, and it's been raining, and the water that's coming out of the sky is blue.
On June 30th, 2025, and we are checking out the Gulf today. Take a look at this shockwave that covers every single Gulf state. Whatever this is, some sort of front, some sort of weird weather manipulation type thing going on, you can see the entire shockwave of this thing rolling up from the center of the Gulf, straight up to all states that touch that water. And as you get a little closer, near Texas and Louisiana, we start seeing our NEXRAD beams firing in all directions just as this front crosses that area.
The Guadalupe River did the only thing it could do. But surely the authorities had more options, residents are prompting.
No warnings at all. They came hours later, which was the most devastating part. You know, we got the warnings on our phones hours later. Hours later. The destruction had already been done before the warnings came out.
The National Weather Service is responsible for issuing warnings, and the initial alert to be weather aware went out on Thursday afternoon.
The environment as a weapon of war. For the record, all the way back in the 1960s, the U.S. military was so successful at controlling the flow of precipitation in Vietnam that by the 1970s, international treaties were passed forbidding such operations in wartime settings. Does any country abide by such treaties? Of course not. Most especially over their own populations for which the international treaties did not even apply. Here's proof from the U.S. Department of State.gov. Quote, the provisions of this convention shall not hinder the use of environmental modification techniques for peaceful purposes. Next question, does what just happened in Texas, along with the rest of the not natural climate cataclysms around the world, fall under the definition of peaceful? Short answer, absolutely not. Next question. How much more effective are the weather manipulation, weather warfare technologies today after 60 years of advancements? You decide. If you think the money printers that ultimately control the U.S. government and military are here to help you and your posterity, think again. Populations are a rapidly increasing liability for the controllers who are now more desperate and dangerous than ever before.